Hi everyone, it's Boost. If you guys noticed or have not noticed, I've quite been offline for a good solid week now. Or not really like a full week yet, but it's soon gonna be. Now, I've been trying to give little signs of my return soon or whatnot, or to see if I'm still alive, but it didn't seem like I got noticed much for my return that's supposed to be happening soon. But the reason why I've been very quiet is because something happened with me in real life. It's not just with me too. There's so many people in real life, like my family or whatnot. I won't get into the depth of literally everything that's going on, but let's just say the day of Christmas is where everything went horribly wrong. And it went so wrong to the point where it sort of possibly could have possibly costed my whole life, actually. Well, not my, well, I wouldn't say that, but like, it was pretty dire. Because during that day, I went to the hospital to get recovered, and the next couple of days, it's been it's so much has been happening, and it's been so hard to really get my mind back in the state. Even when I had time to myself, I planned on making videos or doing stuff to get my mind off of it, but the lack of motivation that I had doing these videos was so strong. As for my New Year's Eve of 2025, because this year is about to come to a close, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have that video out on time or if I'm even gonna work at it at all because of what has happened over the past couple of days. As for me on my end, I'm doing I'm doing fine now. Things are definitely gonna be different around me. And the situation was so dire. Like, I really cannot tell you how bad that situation was during Christmas Day. Like, it was one of the worst Christmases I've ever had to spend in my entire life. It was even worse than the summer of 2023 combined. That's how bad it was. It gets me nervous to even talk about this, but again, I won't get into the depth of everything because it's way too personal, and I know some of y'all won't be able to handle it. Like I said, I was in the hospital for a day recovering. Then I had to spend some time to myself. And as for my little brother, because he was there too, but not really there, my little brother is okay. Editors know my little brother was not with me in the hospital. He did not suffer any injuries or whatnot. You guys don't have to worry about that. I am really thankful that he didn't go through what I went through, okay? Sorry for that little bit of confusion. Anyways, back to the video. As for me, I gotta see how this will work. For the next week, you'll see a different kind of mood, tone change for me. Or, I don't know. As for if I'm not able to upload a video of New Year's of 2025, I really want to apologize for everything that I promised you guys this year, or for the past couple of years actually. Jen's videos, Boosty, Toe, Killer Dark, Little Scouts. I promised y'all, well, I didn't really promise because I said in my this year's New Year's video, there will be no promises or guarantees for videos to come out rapidly, like quick. And to absolutely nobody's surprise, I was correct. mostly I was on Discord, but it was another half was mostly just on just real life. And especially with going back to school and this being my final year of high school, everything was definitely all over the place. Will I say 2024 was much worse than 2023? No, actually, because 2024 didn't actually have that many situations, and it was actually pretty chill for most of the months, except for this month though. But one more time, I won't get into the depth of that. But as for me on my end, you don't you don't have to worry about me much. I even like said in like EJ's Discord server about what was even happening, but I mean, I'm just gonna post a screenshot right here and whatnot, and yeah, basically that's about it with the situation. And since I'm pretty much serious right now, like why so serious and all that, it's time I talk about another topic that I've been meaning to talk about since possibly like January, no, February, March. It was about the situation with Clone Sunky and I. So, back in summer of 2022, or maybe it was 2022, I don't know, maybe. But during that year, I was in Cassay's Discord server with everybody else, old friends, and even friends I'm still with. And there was a little bit of a situation with his group of friends and whatnot, and just let's just say like the general got. Let's just say general had like so many memes posted in there, and some memes would also be kind of not family friendly to a lot of people. So apparently everything started to go down. There was fights and whatnot, arguments and whatnot, until I decided to pull the stupidest move. Editor's note again. What I meant to finish off was I would do the stupidest move that costed me and Sunky's friendship to completely shatter. Oh god. I can't go back. Looking back at it, it was all my fault, honestly. None of it was his. None of it was his. It was mine. What I did was that I annoyed I annoyed him so much. Like I annoyed him. Like I really really annoyed him to the point where not only he left the server and got furious, but I heard from his girlfriend that he punched a hole into the wall. That's how mad he was. So I so and me being a dumbass, I tried to apologize the next day or a few days after. Should have gave more time for that. Editor's note again. Apparently, what I was meaning to add on to the situation is that I I told Sunky like during my apology like I didn't know what I was doing. I actually did know what I was doing during the time. The truth was is that the reason why I did what I did during the time is because I thought that would teach him and his friends a lesson. I know he doesn't like me using that term or anybody using that term, but it's the best way I can put it. I'm sorry. But I annoyed everybody, and including him especially, and he left the server, and all of his friends just heard what happened and whatnot. It was a big catastrophe that day. I couldn't really remember everything that happened. I don't have any screenshots to even like prove like what I can remember, but that's all I can basically remember is say, Sunky, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry. Like I really am sorry for costing our friendship with what I've done. It was such a fucked up thing for me to do. In my mind, it was definitely not thinking like it really wasn't during the time. And especially with me apologizing like almost the same month as well, or days after or whatnot, it was definitely not the wisest. It was definitely not the wisest choice. Good lord. If you are watching though, I hope we can talk again soon. So at least we can like, work something. Anyways, back to the video. And nowadays, I'm just scared to just even talk to him again because I know he'll kind of remember the situation, and I screwed up big time. And here's the thing too, the situation actually kind of ended because of what I did. Like right after he left the server and heard what happened and whatnot, like everything just died down. Like everything really died down. Oh, Jesus Christ. I know this is not the video. God damn it. I knew. I know this is not the video you expected to see today. But it was bound to happen. Oh, and in my own Discord server, um, Fireball and Stick, made a little individual category with, me being exposed for things. Not to be confused, but these things that I've done. I did, oh my god, I can't speak today. I did address what was going on with each of those. It was also kind of the reason why I deleted my DeviantArt account too, because I was not actually that active on DeviantArt, first of all, and second of all, that DeviantArt was I've seen things on there. Like I've seen things. Like I'm no joke. Like me scrolling through DeviantArt just to see wholesome photos, but also to just see ones that I did not ask for to see in the feed. It was yeah. And Fireball and Stick addressed that I accidentally liked something from there that I did not originally intend to like. Like I think I accidentally like liked it and it was just stayed in my favorites for some reason. And I didn't notice until they like addressed it or whatnot. And I was like, what the fuck? Why do I have this? So I had to remove it. And as for the DeviantArt account, again, I was not active there much. Game Jolt was a little bit similar, but I'm keeping Game Jolt because um I can't just do like, I can't just like delete something, like delete two things that I worked hard to set up. I mean, I do have a Blue Sky now, so you could say that's the alternative DeviantArt, I believe. I don't know. But a lot has happened though. Let first say. As for these, I explained what I addressed like the confusion of what happened as well. Cause my mind was not in the right place during the time, honestly. As I said so many times in Discord, we are indeed growing up, and our minds are still developing and whatnot. Teenage stuff is gonna happen and all that bullshit. It really is terrible, honestly. It's a habit. And I'm not the only one that's made these mistakes because so many of my friends made mistakes like these before, and I understand where they're coming from. So, yeah. I had to address about. So, this video was basically just me addressing like what happened to me for the past couple of days, the situation with Clone Sunky, and the confusion of what was I addressed or the allegations of what I have done and whatnot. But to summarize all three of them, one, I've been okay, been dealing with really big problems in real life, but I'm kind of like taking some time to myself. I've taken time to myself, honestly. Second one being that I really still feel guilty after annoying the living hell out of Sunky and trying to make him hear what he wanted to hear from me because I wanted to apologize to him, but during the time I think he was like so angry, like I don't think he would have believed me if I apologized and whatnot, so I had to make him hear what he heard. Yes, I actually did the same thing to me in real life as well, and again it kind of nearly costed me my kind of nearly costed me so many major injuries. And as for the third one, all the reasons have been addressed, and my mind was just not in the right spot at the time. You guys have to understand, like, not everyone has a clean rep. Not like things can happen behind closed doors, and it's terrible to find out. But I have been meaning to address these for a very long time. I just never had the confidence to do so until now, because the situation happening with me right now in real life was, it will forever stay in my head, honestly. Like, I cannot tell you how bad it was, but it had to be so bad for me just to open up these two other things to everyone else out there. I don't know how long this video is going to take me to edit. I'll probably just put it down there. That's how long it took me, like, edit this video. I'm really sorry this was not the video you were expecting to see today, but yeah, we all gotta address something eventually and whatnot. Oh God, I just feel terrible. I really do. Oh Jesus. Yeah, this is awkward now, but that's what I've been wanting to say for quite a while now. I never had the confidence, but now I felt like this was a good time to. Despite me, I could have addressed like these two situations like way earlier. Like I really could have addressed it way earlier. But again, I was kind of way too scared to. Oh God. So that's basically everything. I'm doing okay myself, and yeah. Oh my God. I don't even know how to end. I don't even know how to end this video. Like I really don't. I've just been wanting to like check in on everybody and also just to tell you what's been happening with me. That's basically that's basically it. I wanted to address like what happened to me, and I wanted to check on y'all because I know I've been gone for a while. But yeah, that's it. Oh God, this is awkward. Anyways, have a good night.